Right, shalom. Again, my name is Rakam. This is Jude, and we're the Hebrew Israelites, and we're going to be speaking about the Bible to the children of Israel, which again consists of the children. When you say Israel, is pretty much his name is Jacob when he had fought with the angel, and the Lord changed his name to Israel, which Israel means in the Hebrew, Yashar Allah. He's the prince of the power, and he had 12 sons, and 12 sons right here represents the different nations according to the Bible. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar. Judah, so-called Negroes; Benjamin, the West Indians; Levi, the Haitians; Simeon, Dominicans; Zebulun, this is in Central America, Guatemala to Panama; Ephraim, it'd be the Puerto Ricans; Manasseh, the Cubans in the Caribbean islands; Gad would be in North America, the North American Indians; Reuben in the lower part of like the Florida area, the Seminole Indians; Naphtali, again, this is in South America, Argentina, Chile; Asher, Colombians, Uruguay in South America; and Issachar, that's a lower part of America. And then these people,
Mexico.
And in Mexico, and these people we also the Mexicans we call the Aztec warriors. You know, these people all make up the 12 tribes of Israel, which we're all family. We're all related. You know, again to the scriptures. And this is pretty much, the Bible is pretty much only dealing with us. You know, no other nation. Every other nation are heathens. You know, and the problem is that we're following all these heathenist customs. You know, and that's right now that's an imbalance. You know, that people want to follow other customs and not follow the Bible. You know, and one of the customs that is a heathenistic custom is Christmas tree. You know, and also basically celebrating Christmas, because again in the Bible there's no such thing as, you know, the birth of who you guys call Christ, ignorantly call Christ, whose name is Yahweh Shai. He wasn't born in Christmas. He was born in the springtime. You know, around the time of Passover. But there's an imbalance, and the imbalance is everybody. We all want to follow these heathens customs. You know, again, one thing is the Christmas tree. You know, and I mean, all these nations here, right now at their house, they all got a Christmas tree. And again, it's not according to the Bible. It's not according to the Bible. It's not according to, in Creole, the Biblia. It's not according to that. You know, and then I can show you in the scriptures, Jeremiah 10, where it tells you that it's against the Lord. You know, it's against the Most High's custom to worship that. You know, that's idol worshiping pretty much. You know, having a Christmas tree in your house. You know, but every child wants one because they go into school and listening to other people doing that. But again, you're supposed to teach your children the truth. You're supposed to teach them that it's a heathenistic custom, and we're going to go in the scriptures to show you that in Jeremiah 10, where it's not, you know, it's an imbalance. Like I said, you're going to follow, if you're going to follow the word of the Lord, or you're going to follow these heathens. If you're going to follow these heathens, you're going to die pretty much. I mean, like I said, in the Bible also it tells you that 2/3 of our people of Israel is going to die.
Zechariah 13.
Yeah, Zechariah chapter 13. I'm going to get that in a few. You know, it says 2/3 of our people. I mean, even though I'm saying that Israel is going to be saved, but 2/3 of Israel is going to die. You know, they basically, because they fallen the customs. Another you know, they found all these different philosophies. I don't know what you want to call it. Like another thing they want to tell you about the Virgin Mary. You know, saying that Mary and Joseph didn't have sex to have the Lord.
Immaculate conception.
You know, the immaculate conception, the Roman Catholic you know, doctrine, which is pretty much BS. You know, and a lot of you right now looking at me like, oh, you know, what are you talking about? Yeah, you know what I mean? It's not
Scriptural.
It's not scriptural, and everything is done decently and in order. But I'm going to go back. I'm going to back up some and go into Jeremiah 10 first and show you about the Christmas tree. It says, "Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel." So right now, the Lord is speaking to the house of Israel again, which these again, I showed you the 12 tribes of Israel. He's not dealing with no other nation. And again, when Moses was on Mount Sinai and had the 10 commandments, who was he speaking to? He was speaking to the children of Israel. You know, he wasn't talking to the Egyptians. Okay, he wasn't talking to no other nations. You know, again, going into Moses, because that time Moses said, "Let our people go." And who was his people? The children of Israel. Okay, he wasn't talking about the whole world. You know, and that's the misconception that everyone is talking about, thinking. You know, but it says
Amos 3:1 is a good scripture too.
Okay, Amos
real
3.
quick. Yeah.
Amos 3:1. Go with Amos 3:1. Find Amos 3:1. We're going to read that. You know, but like I said, there's an imbalance right now that's going on in this world. Like I said, and an imbalance pretty much is going to be a lot of you people dying. You know, like I said, a lot of you people are going to be dying. 2/3 of our people, even though the heathens, the so-called white man, the so-called African, the so-called Arab, the so-called Indians, you know, the so-called Chinese people, you know, they're heathens. They're not our people. You know,
East Indians.
East Indians. There's the Indians.
Yeah.
Amos 3:1. It says, "Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O house of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, only you have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities." So right there is showing you, like I said, it's only dealt with the house of Israel. So I want you to go with the Amos 3:1 and.
Okay, Amos 3. Puis, je parlé là, puis nous parlons dans Amos 3.
A little louder, brother.
Alright, il dit comme ça, nous-mêmes, peuple Israël, t'as des messages, c'est à te bailler sur nous. Sur nation, il te fait sortir qui te pays l'Égypte là.
Ok, c'est seulement mon Israël qui t'a sauvé dans l'Égypte. C'est pas l'autre nation. Comment? Bon Dieu pas sauvé Égyptien yo. Égyptien était Israël dans l'esclavage. Bon, et c'est ça depuis laisse ça pour Kounia, bon Dieu l'a servi, c'est le monde Israël a parlé. Il pas parlé avec l'autre nation. Laisse ça Moïse était là, Moïse était bas Moïse était loi he said loi, 10 commandments.
Commandement.
Yeah, commandement. Bon Dieu te bas Moïse 10 commandements. But qu'est-ce qu'il était baillé pour le peuple Israël. Il n'est pas baillé pour l'autre nation. Et c'est ça mon oublié. Je pensais, ok, depuis, on connaît, il y a dit, oh, quand Jésus venu, et Jésus fini tout bagage ça, c'est pas vrai. C'est, lis ça encore?
Nous-mêmes, peuple Israël, t'as des messages à te bailler sur nous. Sous nation, il te fait sortir qui te pays d'Égypte là. Dans tout peuple qui est sur la terre, c'est nous-mêmes seulement qui choisi.
Ouais, c'est lui-même qui s'est choisi. Il n'a pas choisi aucun monde. C'est Israël qui s'est choisi. Il n'a pas choisi comme africain. Nous pas africains. Ok? Nous-mêmes nous mettons dans la tête, nous c'est africains. Si nous connaissons l'histoire, nous sommes Israël. Nous avons quitté Israël en 70 AD. Nous avons quitté Israël, nous entrés en Afrique, parce que nous avons tué nous. So, nous sommes en Afrique. Après ça, nous sommes en Afrique, c'est ça, tout le monde a allé dans l'autre pays. Nous-mêmes, nous ne sommes pas africains. Nous-mêmes, nous avons la même couleur, mais nous ne sommes pas africains. Regardez, Moïse était dans le cas Pharaon. Je pense que Moïse c'est un Égyptien, il n'est pas égyptien, il était un peuple Israël, c'est pour ça qu'il était dit Pharaon, il faisait peuple pour aller, et then c'est ça, n'a dit qu'on y a, dit encore?
Verse 3.
Yeah, no, c'est deuxième verse encore.
Dans tout peuple qui est sur la terre, c'est nous-mêmes seulement qui choisi. C'est nous-mêmes assez occupés.
Oui, c'est pour ça, c'est la pinino, que nous pas, c'est dans la loi Bible, la dit nous pour tendre. Si nous pas tendre la loi Bible, la pinino. Et qui j'ai la pinino dans main blanc, ok? Avec dans main blanc, la pinino. Tant qu'on a payé ça, c'est blanc qui gagne pouvoir. Ça, c'est pas payé blanc, mais ici, c'est blanc qui a mis pied sur nous. And what I was saying is that in the English, it says, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore will I punish you for all your iniquities. And what I said in the Creole was that the way the Lord is punishing us is with is with Esau. He's punishing us by putting his foot on our by so-called white man, beating us down. You hear all the police abuse that's going all over. That's going all over the world. You know what I mean? And like I said, not just blacks, Haitians, Puerto Ricans. That's how the Lord is punishing us again by the hand of the white man. And it's not, and again, and the other tribes, the northern tribe and the southern tribes. But we're gonna go back into Jeremiah. Jeremiah the 10th verse. It goes, hear ye the word which the Lord spake unto you, O house of Israel. Thus say the Lord, learn not the ways of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Right? It's like a time when you see, you see certain signs in the moon and stuff like that. Those are signs for us to know that basically the Lord is coming. He's coming, and those are prophecy again being fulfilled. But don't be dismayed about it. Don't get yourself your feathers ruffled. Pretty much. Like I said, the Lord is coming. We don't have to know the time and day, but the signs are showing that the Lord is coming. You got all these signs. You got these earthquakes. And the scripture talks about earthquakes. And even in Haiti, you had what was it? Not an earthquake. You had the earthquake, but you also had a hurricane. All this is signs in the scriptures that tells you that those are signs the Lord is coming. And people forget about that. People forget, and like I said, a lot of people died in Haiti. And people thinking it's just in Haiti, but in America, in the U.S., it's going to happen also. And I guess a lot of our people of Israel is going to die. I want you to read that in Creole.
Jérémie 10, mais écoutez, ça c'est dit sur nous-mêmes, mon peuple Israël. Il dit qu'on s'applique à nous suivre l'autre nation, nous pas besoin de perdre tête, non?
Oui. Ok, l'autre nation, nous, ça c'est ton coup blanc, yo. Ça, bagay blanc, yo, cap dit nous pour faire. Parce que côté, haïtien, yo, lever pour mettre un peu bois dans la caillou. Bon Dieu pas dit nous pour faire ça. Et c'est ça, verset, Jeremiah, verset, chapitre 10, Abdi, il dit, pas attendez qui ça, l'autre nation, dit pour faire. Li?
C'est mon autre nation qui pour perdre comme ça.
C'est qui ça, dit?
C'est mon autre nation qui pour perdre comme ça.
Okay.
Okay. Verse 3, verset 3, religion moun sa yo pas rien, yo coupe un pied bois dans la bois, yo fait un boss artisan travailler avec ciseaux.
Ok, ça c'est Christmas tree. Yo coupe un pied bois, yo mette dans la caillou. Bon Dieu pas si ça chapitre ça dit qui ça pour ne pas faire. And un peu de monde konya tout le monde cause yo gen ti moun yo papi mami besoin Christmas tree la caillou. No. Ok, cause Bible a dit pas faire ça. Ça c'est bagay Satan fait, man. Because I'm going to read that in the English. It says, for the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hand of the workman with the axe. Now that's pretty much what right now this whole season, with the Christmas tree, people, going out and buying trees, and you see them putting them on their cars, coming from upstate, wherever, all over, putting a tree on their car and driving it to their house, just to put it, And that basically is telling you in the scriptures again, Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 3. It says, they deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. Okay, so that's again putting your Christmas tree up, putting it on a stand and decking it all over with with silvers and bells and a star and all that, and putting gifts into that. Again, it's in the scriptures, but people don't want to. You don't basically again. Our people don't want to listen to the scriptures, so that's why a lot of our people are gonna die. 2/3 again are gonna die, and I'm going into the Zechariah chapter 13. I want you to read that in Creole now, what I just read. Verse 3 to 4.
Religion moun sa yo pa von yon, yon koupe yon pied bois, nan ak bois yo, fe yon bois artisan travailler avec ciseaux.
Ok, il a coupé avec ciseaux. C'est un machette, même bagage. C'est ça qu'il a fait. Il coupé un peu bois avec un ciseau. Ok, continue.
Yo décoré avec argent ak l'or, yo prend marteau.
Ok, il décoré avec qui ça? Avec argent et l'or. Même bagage. Bagay Christmas, yo déclaré, et ça c'est bagay bon Dieu dit qui dans verset D, il dit qui ça?
Puis quand nous suivons l'autre nation yo,
Puis garde suivre l'autre nation, vous comprenez? Et ça c'est bagay l'autre nation, là où on paye bois et vous mettez l'or sur lui, vous mettez un jeûne sur lui, vous mettez le gâteau en bas, tout bagay ça bon Dieu dit pas pour faire. Mais nous-mêmes nous pas attendre. Et dans la Bible, si nous ne pas attendre, bon Dieu a tué nous. C'est seulement ça. Bon Dieu a tué nous. Pas qu'on dit 2/3. Like, you know, don't get un gâteau. Don't get un gâteau comme ça. Et nous couper le gâteau, mettons un morceau. L'autre gâteau, c'est ça, c'est nous-mêmes. Bon Dieu a tué nous tous, man. C'est ça, nous tous a sauvé bagage ça, man. Vous comprenez? Finir.
Yo décoré avec argent ak l'or, yo prend marteau ak clou, yo cloué pour faire le camper.
Oui,
pour le pas tomber.
Oui, yo close pour faire tomber. Tant qu'on go prébar dans caillou, tant qu'on les différents dans caillou. Ou qui fait ça? Bon Dieu, que il pas pour bagager ça, man. Il pas suivre l'autre nation, yo. Vous fini ou non?
Verse 5.
Let me see verse 5. No, I'm gonna read it in English, okay?
Yeah.
So basically, what I just read in the Creole is I'm gonna reread it again in English. It says, "For the customs of the people are vain, for the one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with an axe." Again, what we just read in the Creole, going out and cutting a Christmas tree. Now you don't got to. Now they got if you go to every corner you have. They got people selling Christmas trees. They come in truck full, and you just grab one up and you put it in your house and you decorate it up and you stand it up and you make sure it doesn't fall. All that is in the scriptures. We read it in the Creole and read it in English. But again, it says in verse 2, it says, "Thus said the Lord, learn not the ways of the heathens." So these are the ways of the heathens. And again, if you people, like I said, the people of Negro Indian descent, you guys are following this. You're following the ways of the heathens, and pretty much you're all gonna die pretty much following that customs. If you guys got a tree up in your house, something's gonna happen to you because the Most High gonna curse you. All right, the Most High might burn your house down for the winter. Okay, having that dried up tree up in your house. It's ridiculous. Like I said, again, it's not according to the scriptures.
It's an idol.
It's an idol worshiping. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's some pagan idol worshiping. You know, almost like going into the what was I say like the Jesuit priests. You know. Mm-hmm. Again, it says, "For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammer, that it may not move." Again, this is the Christmas tree, which right now we're in December 19th. Everybody right now, from now till the next 5 days, are all trying to put up a Christmas tree in the house. Okay? And I'm not warning you. The Most High is warning. The Lord's warning you. You know, cut that shit out. I mean, get your kakasa na kayo, man. You know what I mean? So you don't eat that again. The Lord is not dealing with that. Okay? The Lord is dealing with the laws, statutes, commandments. You know, you had Hanukkah was one of our high holy days. You know, read about Hanukkah. Go into the scriptures. Go online and look up Hanukkah. That was one of our customs. You know, with the light, with the lightings. You know, go into that.
Passover's coming up.
Passover also. You know, those are the high holy days. Again, you can find it in the scriptures. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to stay in the Creole. You're getting Lot bagay. They Passover. You're getting Hanukkah. Checker pour bagay ça pour qui ça nous pour faire que ça c'est bagay nous pour servir nous pas pour servir bagay moun blanc y a fait. Comprendre? tout bagay nasyon di nou pou fè, se sa nou a fè. But nou se pep Israel. Obwan, se seman sa, se nou mèm, nou go plas tout moun. Pas tout nation. Obwan? And we're going to Zechariah. All right, Zechariah 13. You know, like I was saying, and if you don't basically adhere to what the scripture is saying, the Most High is going to deal with you guys. You know, two-thirds is a man, woman, and child is going to get cut off. You got Zechariah?
Yeah,
Zechariah 13.
got it.
And 2. You can read it in Creole. 13 and 2.
Is it 8, right?
Okay, verse 2.
8, I think, right? 8 and 9.
Yeah,
Verse 9.
yeah, 8 and 9.
Zacharie 13, verset 8 avec 9, il dit comme ça. Dans tout pays, sur chaque 3 moun, 2 pal mouri.
Ouais,
Si
c'est
yon
ça.
va arrêter.
Oui, c'est chaque 3 moun, ça go, pas faire addition ça, mais tant que si vous avez un gâteau, et on coupe un morceau comme ça, l'autre gâteau, ça c'est qui j'en bon Dieu a dit c'est nous-mêmes. Nous-mêmes c'est un morceau comme ça, la kembe, l'autre ça, la jeté. And what I just said, and I'm gonna read that in the English. Pretty much it says, and it shall come to pass, this is Zechariah 13 and 8, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. So the 2/3 is gonna get, so basically the 2/3 is gonna die, and the 1/3 is gonna be saved. So pretty much you following the custom of the heathen, following the Christmas tree, following even coming right now after the Christmas tree, even going to trying to see the ball drop, you know, all that New Year's crap, you know what I mean, want to watch the ball drop. That's some heathenistic, don't partake into that, you know. If something happens to you while you're going out there, figure that's the Lord doing that to you. You know, you got all these so-called, Babylonian holidays, you got basically anything that's America wanna Black Friday, all these things, those are Thanksgiving, all the things that
Halloween,
Halloween, all the Halloween, Easter, the Independence Day of America, 4th of July, all them customs, all heathenistic.
Valentine.
Coming up, Valentine, Again, the Lord did not deal with this. What He gave us was His laws, statutes, and commandments. And if you don't follow this, pretty much, basically, things gonna happen to you. And like I said, put back in your head when stuff happened to you, why it happened to you. You know why? Because you didn't follow the laws, statutes, and commandments. And it says again, you read in the Creole that two-thirds of our people not following the word of the Lord is gonna die. You read it again.
Dans tout pays, sur chaque 3 moun, 2 pal mouri, yon va arrêter. Mwen pal pase res moun sa yo nan di fe. Mwen pal netwaye yo, menm jen netwaye ajen nan di fe. Mwen pal wè ki kalite moun yo ye, menm jen yo pase lo nan di fe pou wè se li bon. Ya la priye nan piyem, ma repon yo, ma di yo se pe pa myo ye. Ya di se mwen menm, se ya ki bon je yo.
So basically, what you just read right now in the Creole is deep. It says it's gonna burn. You're gonna interpret it in English. What you just said?
They're gonna burn. You're gonna burn them.
You're gonna burn them. Okay. It says right. It says basically the Lord is gonna burn them. We didn't say that. It's in the scriptures. The Lord is gonna burn 2/3 of our people. Okay.
And how?
Yeah.
How?
Thermonuclear destruction. That's. Again, prophecy is going to be coming up. Thermonuclear destruction. We hope that this knucklehead Donald Duck Trump, he's one of the main guys that's gonna do it because and again he's in office, so we hoping this is the time. I'm hoping it happens right now because who wants to be in this wicked society right now? There's no joy. There's no joy in here, man. Our people, we suffering. You can't. We like I said, the first to get fired, the last to get hired. You go to a job, they tell you come back tomorrow. I mean, it's you know, it's hell, man. This is hell we living in.
Curses.
You know, again, those are the curses pursuant to Deuteronomy 28, where it tells you that we're gonna be by not following the laws, statutes, commandments, that we're gonna be cursed. You know. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom and death to America.